How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all having a good one out there today. So, I had another band reach out to me, this time on Instagram. The name of this band is Tales of Arken, and I saw that they were self-described as clockwork metal, and so I was like, man, that sounds really cool. I'm intrigued. And a member of the band said it's kind of, they wear like steampunk kind of attire and stuff like that. So it's kind of the theme. So that's just really nifty, and I really wanted to check it out. The name of this song is "The Fool and the Sage," and yeah, I never heard of this band before they reached out to me. Uh, so this is the first song I'll be listening to from these folks. And yeah, I'm really not sure 100% what to expect, but yeah, I'm always game when a band asks for me to check out a song. It's like, oh, of course, I would be more than happy to. I was actually supposed to record and post reaction to this song last Thursday. I had told the band I would do so, but as y'all know, I kind of got sick and I didn't do videos for like the whole of last week. So, anywho, here we are now. We're checking it out. I'm excited. I've been looking forward to it. So let's just dive on in and see what we got, shall we? Rangers, go. Great finish there with the scream, the power metal scream. Great vocals in general. He's got a really great voice, a really nice range. The mid-range singing voice, but that he's able to hit some higher notes and really kind of move around there vocally. So really, really cool, and a really nice surprise was the drummer doing pulling some vocal duties there as well. So that was a really cool surprise, getting the male and the female vocals, mostly in the chorus and whatnot. So that was really really cool. It's not too often you see a drummer singing. So because I imagine I used to play drums a little bit back in the day, and it just seems like it'd be very difficult to try to sing and all that stuff while you're sitting there, playing the drums, exerting yourself a little bit. I don't know. It takes some practice, I reckon. But I imagine it's the same you trying to play guitar or play any instrument and sing at the same time. Just doesn't seem easy. But yeah, so that was cool. The two of them sounded really nice together. I like the beginning, the way that the intro to the song when I really dug that melody that was playing, and boy, that guitar solo there was really, really, really wicked. I really, really enjoyed that a lot. And it was really cool how they uh, had a bass solo in there as well. You don't get that too often. That was just nifty as all get out. I dug that big time. And then you all know how I feel about that the end of the song with the scream and all that. Good stuff. Uh, One thing, I think that one issue, I guess, or critique, if you will, that I had with the song is, there was moments, not always, but there was moments where it felt like it didn't really flow. It felt a little jarring in spots, and I know that there can be tempo changes or shifts or all that kind of stuff. With you had some progressive elements in there, and this song definitely had some progressive metal elements in there, but there's still like a flow to it in a sense that it still kind of it makes sense. You're still like kind of jiving with it or whatnot. But here it just felt like a little too sharp at times, where I just kind of you're kind of grooving and then you kind of have to stop for a second because you're not sure how things are kind of shifting or changing. It just was a little jarring in moments. Even in the bridge, like I said, I really like how they fit that bass solo in there, but there's a few spots throughout the bridge when they were kind of changing to do different things. Each cut just it didn't feel necessarily natural or smooth. Um, so I like the idea behind what they were trying to do. It just I wish those edges were a little sanded a little bit, just to smooth those edges a bit. But yeah, and I had a similar issue with the very first verse. All subsequent verses, if, and with that first verse, once the intro was done, the intro kind of had like a up tempo, a nice pace to it, and then all of a sudden you're kind of grinded to a halt, and the pacing of it just it just yeah, I don't know the pacing of with the guitar riff it just I don't know it left me just kind of unsure of kind of how I should be feeling, and even the vocal melody it just didn't really match to me. So I think that's part of it. You kind of get brought to a halt, kind of, and you're gradually kind of moving with the guitar riff and the music, and then the vocal melody. Just it wasn't quite matching what was going on musically, and so I was kind of I felt out of sorts there. But after that, once it moved into the chorus, which I like the chorus, nice and catchy again, with the dual vocals, really really great. Like I have it playing in my head as we speak. And then after that first chorus, the next verse it had a little more momentum to it. I feel like this song was at its best when it had some momentum behind it. When it kind of, like I said, when it moved into a slower pace, slower tempo, it just felt a little jarring, especially that first verse. Uh, just nothing was really matching up for me. But after that first verse, like I said, the subsequent verses and everything had a little bit more momentum to them. It had a more of a natural feel, and so I was with it. I was on board. So with all that being said, solid song. Solid song. All the ingredients are there. The band very talented. All the musicianship was really great. If I haven't made that clear already, so all the ingredients are there. Very talented group. Maybe the songwriting just tighten up on the songwriting a little bit. Smooth out some of those edges a little bit. And yeah, I think we'll have some great stuff. But this was by no means a bad song. Like I said, there's a lot to like about it. There's a lot I liked about it. And yeah, like I said, that chorus is playing in my head. Would I throw it in a playlist? Not necessarily, to be 100% honest with you. But again, all the ingredients are there. It's ready. There's greatness in the making. You can smell it baking in the oven. Yeah, like I said, the band also told me that they got another song coming out in September. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm gonna check it out. And yeah, a pretty cool song here. Like I said, just smooth out a little bit of those rough edges. I think songwriting wise, and I think you'll be good because it was melodic, great musicianship, stellar vocals, all of that. So yeah, that's really my thoughts on this bad boy here. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Are you familiar with this band already? I dig the whole steampunk aesthetic. Really, really cool, and a cool job on the video too. I like that as well. So that's Tales of Arken. Y'all can look forward to. I'm gonna do a reaction to when they release this song in September. You bet your bums. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And I'll catch you all next time. Ranger, out.